lineup, I'm Megan McDonald. We have a full slate of games coming up this weekend, which include men's soccer and volleyball, who will join women's soccer, who started their seasons last week. Starting with men's soccer, UTRGV will play their first game since their 1997 win over Centenary. Coach Paul Leese is looking just for progress, as the team has only been together for about 2 weeks.
We're not even thinking about, the game. We're only thinking about the next session that we have coming. The boys just worked tremendously hard today. You can see the sun's beating down. It's incredibly hot. Their bodies are physically fatiguing. So right now, we're just trying to get through day to day. I need to go in and recover as well. I'm feeling the pace, so I know the boys are. So right now, we're not even thinking about the game. We're just thinking about where's our next step? Where do we need to improve to from this point?
The Vaqueros play Houston-Tillotson on Friday, and you can find that right here on the WAC Digital Network. Moving over to Seattle U, the Redhawks will try to prove why they're voted preseason favorites as they take on UC Davis on Friday and Gonzaga on Sunday right here on the WAC Digital Network. It's a big opening weekend for men's soccer with games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bakersfield plays 2014 NCAA tournament participant Denver on Saturday, and Houston Baptist takes on Bradley on Sunday on ESPN3. On the women's side, Seattle U will also try to prove why the conference coaches voted them #1 in the preseason polls. The Redhawks split games last weekend against Pac-12 opponents and will play their third straight Pac-12 team, Washington, on Friday night before hosting SEC opponent Vanderbilt on Sunday. UMKC is off to a hot start, going 2-0 last weekend for just the second time in program history. The Kangaroos will attempt to get their best start in school history on Friday night against Missouri State. Elsewhere in the WAC, Bakersfield coach Gary Kerning looks to build off his 100th win with visits to Eastern Washington and Gonzaga. Utah Valley plays Utah State, and Grand Canyon hosts Colorado State on the WAC Digital Network. Heading over to volleyball, we have an exciting opening weekend for teams in the WAC. Preseason #1, UMKC has a doubleheader Friday against St. Louis and Arkansas State, while preseason #2, New Mexico State has its hands full playing 4 games this weekend, including 16th ranked Arizona State on Saturday. Utah Valley and preseason player of the year Lauren Bacher have games against UC Santa Barbara and Incarnate Word this weekend. Other tough matchups include Chicago State versus #11 Brigham Young, #22 USC, and #7 North Carolina, while Grand Canyon takes on #5 Nebraska. And if that wasn't exciting enough, women's golf and cross country start their seasons early next week. You can find live games on the WAC Digital Network at wacsports.com/live. For more information, check us out on wacsports.com or follow us on Twitter and Facebook.